Today, we are going to get to the bottom of the issues in this 180-gallon reef tank with this Triton ICP test. Welcome back, fellow reefers. If you are new to the channel, my name is Sean, and thank you for joining us. It seems as though something is not right at all with this system. Something that I can't explain. All of my testing of things I can test for come back good. KH is in the 8.5, 8.6 range. Calcium 415 to 420. Magnesium is still really high, but as time goes on, it is slowly coming down. But it is just under 1500 ppm. Ammonia is 0, phosphates are at 0.01, and nitrates are 0. So let's take a look at some stuff. Then you'll see what I'm talking about. All softies and zoanthids are doing great. Some zoas, like the Fruit Loops, look better than ever. Butt kissers have really taken off, and the same can be said for the ASD leprechauns. The neon toadstool looks great and has grown so much. And the Japanese toadstool has really started to finally do something. Now let's take a look at some of the LPS corals. The Frogspawn is looking good. Maybe a little bit of too much flow in its current location. The purple tipped hammer has grown to maybe 3 heads since we acquired it as a single head and seems to be always happy. We move over to the newly acquired New York Knicks torch coral. This beauty is very happy, but still keeps me worried, considering they are extremely expensive. And our gold hammer did some kind of weird polyp bailout. We lost some other LPS, including the Jason Fox jack-o'-lantern lepto, the Jason Fox burning banana, and the Bizarro cephastria. Now the SPS is a whole other monster. No matter what we throw in here, it just RTNs. Monties, sticks, even encrusting varieties. If we take a look at this newly acquired crown of thorns bird's nest, you will see that the tips have bleached, and we are keeping a very close eye on this. If it continues, then we'll have no choice but to pull it out and frag the good, get it over into quarantine where it can heal and grow a little. The bubblegum digitata up here is bleaching, while the other piece down low has stopped bleaching but has not colored up to its full potential. So what does this tell me? I believe that my nutrients are so low that the light is too intense. Being I lowered the intensity of the lighting and the tips of the bird's nest seem to have not bleached any further, I may have helped that. I started dosing nitrates into the tank as well. No fish being that the tank is still fallow could mean no fish waste means even less nutrients are in the water. So let's get to why most of you are likely here. Information about the ICP test. Well, unfortunately, I'm no expert on this, and this is my first time using an ICP test, so please bear with me on this one. This is the Triton ICP test. I want to stress to you all, do not savagely open the package in excitement. You will need it at the end of collecting your sample. This is how it comes, and we will unbox it together. We will read the instructions and collect the sample together, get it ready to be shipped. I will cut the video at that point and resume it once I get an email that the sample is ready to view, and we will go over it all and see what in the name of Pete is going on with this tank. So let's get on with it. First off, you need to register your sample by creating an account with Triton. Then after getting an email confirmation, you will need to log in. After that, you will need to add additional profile information such as name and address. You need to click on Edit at the bottom for it to save the information. Up at the top of the page, you will want to click on Go To. Then on the pop-up, click the Aquarium Administration. At the bottom, there is a button with a hand pointing at it. You will need to click here to log in your aquarium information. Here you will name your aquarium, select the units, in our case it's gallons, then the aquarium size, your supplementation, which ours is a calcium reactor, what you use for trace element supplement, your type of filtration, and lastly, a section for notes if what you use is not an available selection. At this time, you should see a profile created. Below on your profile selection, there is a button to click on to connect your barcode, which is included inside your package. Click here and enter your barcode. At that time, we had a pop-up stating that the lab is having technical difficulties in California and will be express delivering our sample to Germany. Now that we have finished, let's take a look inside the box and how to collect your sample and prepare it to be shipped. Inside the package, you will find the instructions, the return shipping envelope to Triton, one test vial for your main water test from your aquarium, and a second vial that you will fill as well with water from your aquarium as a backup, as they state. And finally, the code that you entered on your account earlier. Now we opened the package earlier and read the directions and got the code to enter in Triton's website. Now it is very important when collecting your sample to submerge the test vial and rinse 3 times. Collect your sample the 4th time and twist the cap on. Repeat the same process for the 2nd sample. Wipe dry the test vials and attach the sticker barcode, 1 on each vial. Next, as per the instructions, place your vials in the bubble wrap they came in. Place the sample into the original box everything came in. Place the box inside the envelope provided, no postage needed. Place your envelope in your mailbox and wait for the email they will send you for the results. Well, that was easy. The only other option I can think of destroying any SPS that I place in the aquarium is the possibility of acro-eating flatworms. Either way, with the test results when they come in or getting our wrasse back into the tank after fallow, we need to get the tank figured out, since next week I will be traveling to Hershey, PA to visit a viewer's new tank build and filming all of that. And he was gracious enough to say bring a cooler, because I am hooking you up with frags of all kinds. While this is great and exciting, I will need to keep them in quarantine in our quarantine frag tank until this tank is figured out. You can click up above for the frag tank video we did last week. We will make an update video with the results once they are finished and we get the email. First off, the video would be way too long to add that. And second, I really don't know how long it will take to get them back. So until then, have a happy and safe Halloween. Give us your address if you're passing out coral frags this year, and we will see you on the next one.